80% of the average needs of the boat on the way on the sail.
Okay, so you're always going to be at a deficit.
So after 2 or 3 days, depending on the conditions and usage, you're gonna have to start the engine to recharge the batteries.
Okay, and how long does that usually take?
About an hour or two.
Hour or
200 amp. So 2 hour max is
okay.
Recharge the batteries.
So we got an hour of motoring every 3 to 5 days, depending on
2 or 3 days.
2 to 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the way to monitor that is with your voltage.
Yep.
On your house batteries.
Right.
12.8 roughly is fully charged.
House batteries.
Yeah. And 12.5 is 75%, a little less than, and I always try never to go below 12.25.
Okay.
12.2 because it's 50% discharge at that level. So the key to long life of deep cycle batteries is never to discharge it less than 50% of its capacity.
Okay. What is the engine alternator regulator supposed to output? Is it 14, 14.2?
A little less than 14, yeah.
Less than 14?
Yeah.
13.5?
I seem to recall 13.8.
13.8,
yeah.
Okay. And that's something that I'll see right here. Well, no. Where would I see that? Where would I see what the alternator output is? So if I know the diode goes out on the alternator.
Well, you'll see the amperage here.
Okay, we got 2 alternators. So we'll see the amperage going to the house batteries from this.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the alternator amp.
Right.
Okay.
So you have the that's what comes out of the alternator, and that's what comes out of the batteries.
Okay. All right. So if this jumps to 16, I know my diode shot. If it doesn't regulate itself and stay down.
No, it's amperage. If you will read you read amperage on those scales. But if you jump to 16, you'll see it here.
I mean, the diode on the alternator goes out.
Yeah.
It won't keep itself down to 13.8 like you were saying.
Yeah.
It'll like 14.2.
But that's volts, right?
No, over here, alternator amps. So 14.2 would tell me that the diode shot, and we're going to fry our batteries. I get it.
Yeah.
I got that. So I understand that. Okay.
That would be more like 15. I would get nervous.
Yeah.
See, that voltage will vary depending on your consumption.
Sure.
If you don't consume anything, it could be 14.2. I've never taken note of that, what the max charging was. So
right.
I say 13.8, but it could be a little more than
that. I love gauges and instruments. Right? So I want to fully get that.
Yeah.
Okay. And so right now we're producing
almost nothing.
Almost nothing, but this is the current coming out of the solar panels.
Right. And wind charger.
And wind charger combined.
And you're asking it to see whether it was on enough. It's solar panel, and that's the wind charger. It's not indicated, but number 2 is wind charger. So
and this is the switch that lets the wind charger contribute to the battery charge.
Right.
Okay.
Normally, I always leave it on because it's controlled. The wind charger
under here.
Box is white box over there.
So this is just wind.
Yeah.
And right now it's not doing anything.
No, you need at least 10, 15 knots before it starts pumping something. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see it start to, the needle start moving around 10, 12.
And is that that's a brushless motor? We don't need to lube it, the bearing and the shaft or whatever?
No.
Okay.
All you need to do is change what you call the graphite
the brushes.
The brushes.
Yeah. And what are these then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It was designed to have 4 solar panels.
Okay.
And these guys were never used.
So assuming there might be some shaggy wiring back there, we'd leave them off, right?
Yeah.
Right. Anything on implies value, but okay. Okay, so these are just outlets for shore power 110. All of these, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is the downstream DC system.
One small detail on that wheelhouse port, which is the plug inside there. It's also running the water heater.
Okay. Okay. So the water heater runs off the house batteries via the inverter through that.
No, sorry. That's
straight 110?
It's out straight 110.
But the water heater won't run without shore power?
Yes, it will. What I'm saying is that the output to the water heater comes from the wheelhouse port battery. Wheelhouse port, the switch.
Outlet. Or there's a box over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a switch on it.
Yes.
Which you must have turned on.